What's up YouTube, it's Onion Bomb here and welcome. It is finally here, the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. I'm going to be reacting to it today. I'm going to be honest, I was waiting for this movie for quite a while. It's been rumored for years, and then when it's finally in production and we started getting like confirmed stuff and trailers, it was pretty hype, honestly. Back in the day, in the heydays of, you know, when Five Nights at Freddy's 1 and 2 they first released, I was honestly pretty into it, pretty into the lore. I never even really played it myself at the time. I played a little bit, I think I got Fnaf 2 on like the phone, and I played a little bit of that. But other than that, I was just really watching like Markiplier play it, and, you know, watch like the MatPat theories and other people's videos. Smite, do you remember Smite? I remember Smite. I watch a lot of Fnaf stuff, and it wasn't really the game in general that I like, because I didn't play it. I mean, it seemed like a good game, but it was like the lore that really interests me. Like stuff like the mystery, like what's the bite of 87, who is Purple Guy, that stuff like that I thought really, you know, I really got me into the series, and really got me excited for each release, even though I never really played them. I played Ultimate Custom Night myself, but that's about it. I've seen gameplay of all games except for the newest one, Security Breach. I planned on playing that myself, but I never got around to it. It kind of slipped away from me. But who knows? Maybe one day I will go and like play all the games. But we're not talking about the games right now. Talking about the movie. I just want to give you some quick backstory to see how well I am familiar with the Fnaf universe, and I may not know the deep lore. Like, I've never read anything about the books. I know it can get a little crazy, so if something like that goes over my head, I apologize. But with that all being said, let's get in to the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Super hyped for this, actually. Oh, I keep the posters. This is the Fnaf 1 office. Man's thought it was lit. He thought he could run out of power. They come through the vents, buddy. They come through the vents. This guy is so murked. Why would you open? Ooh. Foxy is on the prowl. Oh, man. Yo. Oh, man. That would slightly hurt, I think. Well, I love these, like this intro looking like the mini game stuff.
We got this new flavor.
Oh.
Rainbow explosion.
Hey! Hey!
That was quite the potential jump to conclusions there.
You beat up a man in broad daylight in front of his child.
Oh, man. He was wrong.
That was a mistake.
I am just trying to figure out who you are, Mr. Michael.
Interesting. Was he about to say Schmidt?
To be brutally honest with you here, Mike, given your track record, your options are going to be extremely limited. Security gig. Full disclosure, it's not great. Right? High turnover, that's what we call in the business, but you get to be your own boss. You have to worry about one thing, keeping people out. Keep the place tidy.
That's two things.
The hours are worse.
I can't do nights.
Fortunately, it is called Five Nights at Freddy's, so if you can't do nights... Oh, he's gonna need to take that.
Got your brother okay? Okay.
Oh.
Garrett!
Does that have anything to do with? I don't know how to say this. Does that have anything to do with like Fnaf, like the actual like restaurant, like Five Nights at Freddy's and whatnot? Or is that just something like backstory for Michael? And I guess William, his dad. It's been a while since I've dabbled into the Fnaf lore, so forgive me if I'm a little hazy on some of this.
Degenerate is who they entrust with the well-being of a mentally ill child.
Jane, like I've said before, Abby is not mentally ill.
After what he did to that poor man, I just... I have really tried to play nice.
Come
I
on.
have. You know that this is the right thing to do. I hope that you will sign.
And if I don't?
Well, then my lawyer and I will have to take you to court, where any judge with an ounce of sanity will see to it that you never see your sister again.
She doesn't even care about Abby. All she wants is the monthly check from the state. I'm hardly fit to be raising a kid.
I know a little girl who would strongly disagree. You know, pictures hold tremendous power for children. Who is at the center of 9 out of 10 of them?
Me.
Like it or not, you're her world. You find a job yet? That would be a good place to start.
Yeah, I was just calling to see if that job that you offered was still available.
Oh, it absolutely is.
It absolutely is, but that's a sign right there. And here we go. How is he gonna work nights though? But like, who's gonna watch his sister?
System dated but fully functional. The electricity is a bit iffy.
So okay, so this is like FNAF 3, it seems. The restaurants are like not open, abandoned. That sign looks pretty
I
fire.
guess that's about it. Keep your eyes on the monitors and keep people out.
That's his night one phone call. Or intro phone call. He's a phone guy. His name is like Steve
Hopefully.
something, but I thought he was supposed to play William. I think there's something to that probably.
Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, a magical place for kids and grown-ups alike. Family-friendly fun and cutting-edge animatronic technology. State-of-the-art robotic engineering, stars of the show. Adorable, aren't they?
Yeah, this is like one of those ARG things. Oh, Balloon Boy. It's a figure though. That's not how you play the game. You're supposed to stay in the office. I know the newer ones. You walk around like. Set looks really good. Like I've seen pictures, but this looks really, really good for like what a FNAF restaurant would look like IRL. And it's even got like the children pictures on the wall. Oh. It be Bonnie. The gang's all here. He's sleeping on the job. So it's like a reoccurring dream he has.
You see what happened?
Is that like a new addition to the dream? Are these the spirits in the
See my
suits?
brother? Wait! No!
Oh, 6 a.m. Yay!
So, how'd it go?
This is interesting. Hey, by the way, I do intend on paying you eventually.
It's okay. I know where you live.
Hey, thought put some appetizers.
Not eating.
Yeah!
Realize that lunch is the most important meal of the day. Some people say that, but you know, it's just a theory.
Are you being paid by the word?
Yes! Yo, we got MatPat. Yo, Yo, that's awesome. That is the best cameo ever. I'm so glad they got it. It's just a theory. That's sick.
Thought it was. Some people say that, but you know, it's just a theory.
Are you being paid by the word, or could we have a minute?
Paid by the word.
Where were we?
Bro, why are they meeting here? This is like a diner or like a restaurant. Like they're not gonna order anything. Like I don't think restaurants like that. that could be considered loitering. The MatPat cameo is awesome. I just remembered now. I did peep the trailer, and now there's another cameo I'm waiting on. I forgot that was like a thing.
To find, she would have found it. Now pay up. At 200.
Oh.
We had a deal.
Yeah, that you were gonna find
She
me
set
solid
her up.
proof of criminal endangerment. Instead, you told me what a nice kid my niece is and that my nephew sleeps a lot.
Just realized I shouldn't be hearing any of this. As a matter of fact, I shouldn't be here at all.
Sit down, Doug. So I guess we're finished
Doug.
here, unless either one of you has a brilliant idea.
Why don't we just kill him?
What? Yeah, the lawyer guy. Yeah.
He really needs this new job to like look good on paper for the judge or something.
We tossed the place.
Go on.
You know, he's a security guard, right?
Oh.
His job is to make sure nobody gets in.
Yo, I hope they do pop out and Foxy
Yeah.
just
We
murks
messed up
them.
the place good. $2,000.
1,000.
The lawyer hearing this is crazy. Oh, he brought the Nebraska thing with. I was wondering why. I thought he was taking that down because of the dream. Ooh. So this night too. Question to anyone out there watching this who is pristine on Fnaf lore. Is this Garrett Afton, I am assuming, since he's Michael Afton? Or maybe that's like he's an adopted family because he was, I think the guy was gonna call Michael Schmidt. And like maybe it's like a hidden thing. Like I don't know. But did Michael Afton have like a brother that got kidnapped? Is that in lore, or is that just like something like it's just a movie here, movie lore? I feel like I'm hearing here one or two things. I'm gonna get one, the answer no, it's just the movie, or two, yes. As you see, in the books, it was specified that Michael Afton had a brother. It's like a whole paragraph that of a whole freaking book of the lore. Oh, that one can have a hook? Oh, he does have a hook hand. It's Foxy. Ah. My goodness. I half expect him to wake up and, like, Foxy attack him. What in the world? It's me! Ooh! Oh no! Shut the door if he gets too close. The police?
It's about time. Starting to think maybe you fell asleep on the job.
Can I help you, officer?
Please, my name's Vanessa. And you must be the new security guard?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Come on.
Maybe he did get
Know where they
hooked.
keep the first aid kit.
Why is she here? How many people do they need to guard this place? I mean, I get it's Five Nights at Freddy's, but like, as like a realistic thing, it's like a rundown, like old child's restaurant, like a rundown Chuck E. Cheese. Like, why are we guarding it like a bank?
I really loved this place as a kid.
So she's just stopping by.
Yeah.
A little sus.
But Vanessa Shelley.
Mike.
Pleasure to meet you, Mike.
What the? What's the last name, bruh? I wanted to see if you was gonna use Afton or Schmidt.
Have you met them yet?
Met who?
The animatronic.
That the thing with those kids going missing?
What did you just say?
Prepare to have your mind blown.
This is...
The best thing you've seen in your entire life?
She's kind of dragging it with that. Best thing in my entire life, bruh.
You said some kids went missing?
Sure. back in the 80s.
What happened to them?
It was big news. That's why the place shut down. Wow. You really didn't do your homework, did you? And you're not even wearing your badge. Got it.
Bruh.
There. Now you're official.
Oh no. They're definitely dead. Like all of them.
Get the guys who made me here. I think I see a way in.
Is this gonna be his fault though? Cause I mean, I guess there's security cameras, but he watches it over the night. He doesn't watch it during the day. If they come in during the day, that's not his fault. That's not the night guard's fault. That something happened during the day. It's the night guard, not the day guard. Oh.
You see anything valuable, grab it. We'll settle up after.
Golden.
Woo! Yeah!
Golden.
Let's go, boys! Come on!
Golden Freddy. Oh, Bonnie's gone. Not the game. Oh. The cupcake. The cupcake's gone. Yeah, you're dead. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Not the security monitor.
Hank? What the hell are you doing? Come on, you stupid. Hank.
Oh, Bonnie.
Come on.
Oh yeah, you're so done, bruh. Oh, they're sending the cupcake in the vent. They're sending the cupcake in the vent. As if I'm rooting for the animatronics for once. So that door just opened on its own. Now it just shut. There's like, I feel like there's like paranormal stuff going on here, like a ghost. Like when the guys in the kitchen and like the pots were going, like Chica wasn't near there. I know they are oh, here comes Foxy. Oh. But what I was saying is, I know there's like, you know, the stories, they've like possessed the things, the animatronics, but I didn't think ever like ghost stuff happened. Imagine like, imagine the doors just opened on you in the games. I mean, without the power dying, of course, because sometimes that happens, but it's just like, oh, it just opened.
Jeff?
My name's Jeff. Jeff is dead. Carl's dead. They're all dead. Get out of here. Oh, see again.
Hey! Follow me.
Oh.
Hey!
So the straight up the child spirits are like here. They're not just bound to the suit.
Warmer.
Oh nah. Why would you even remotely get this close? Why are you looking in the teeth? You're dumb. Oh, oh, oh! Yo! Nah, I didn't think that was gonna happen, yo. She just straight up got bit in half. Was that the bite of 87? I'm sorry, I had to do it. I know we are not in 87, but man, that was crazy. Unfortunately, Michael, you're gonna have to get a new babysitter. Oh, yo, I was expecting the thing to like like a xenomorph almost, like pop out. But it just straight up like. But I didn't even think she could fit her whole body in the mouth. That was brutal. That was graphic. Hey, listen, they were kind of stooges. They were stooging. They were trying to do this for what? Like, come on. They deserve that. First animatronic kills of the movie.
It's cool, huh?
Oh.
I'm trying my best, Abby, okay?
Oh no, that paper was in there.
Sorry.
Oh.
They're just papers, alright? They don't...
You gonna give me away?
That was no...
Hey, Mike. Hello. Mike didn't tell me he had a daughter.
Gross.
No, Abby's my sister.
Well, he didn't tell me he had a sister either.
Are you here to arrest Mike?
Okay. Send me a minute so I can talk.
Somebody broke into Freddy's.
What? What happened?
Recognize these? You're too whacked out to remember to lock a friggin' door. Accident or not, you're liable. It's called criminal negligence.
Oh.
You wouldn't understand. So I used to have a brother, and when I was about 12, he was taken. They never found the guy who did it, and they never found my brother. This theory that we can't forget things. Basically, it says that every single thing that you see, your entire lifetime, the tiniest of details, gets stored inside of you.
You think you saw who took him?
I know I did. Every night I dream, and I go back to that same memory, and I search for details, and that's usually the part where people tell me I'm crazy.
I know what crazy looks like, Mike. This isn't it.
Going back to the same dream, same place, night after night, it's not easy, so the pills help.
No more sleeping on the job. When you're at Freddy's, you stay alert.
Or you could eat.
Come on, Max, come on.
Max is only half the girl she used to be. Oh, he's taking her to Freddy's.
I will work, and you will sleep. Under no circumstances are you going to come out of my office. Do you understand?
I understand.
Night 3, I think. Ooh. Man, how did that get over there? He just turns it over. Man, he's cleaning up, but he left Abby alone in the office. These animatronics still sleeping on the job. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! No, Abby, listen. No! 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 Oh, she went to the bathroom. I mean, I guess where you gotta go, but go back, go back, go back, go back. No, no.
Might as well come out.
Oh.
I need your help.
If we show you, what will you give us?
Anything.
Oh no. Oh, was that Springtrap maybe? Take off the headphone. You're hearing the screaming, please. Oh no.
Mike! They wouldn't stop tickling me. They said I was gonna die. Hey, this is my brother, Mike.
Abby, what is this?
Come on, I want you to meet the others. Bonnie, Foxy, and Chica. Everyone, this is Mike.
There'll be somebody controlling them, right? I mean...
Okay, good joke. Congratulations, you got me. You can come out now. Hello?
They just want to play.
The vibe in animatronics.
I had a lot of fun tonight. Bye.
Were they always the imaginary friends? They're the kids she's been drawing? Or at least started drawing.
So those machines...
My friends?
Your friends? Are they?
Ghosts?
Yeah.
Of course. How else could they make the robot to move?
You know we used to have a brother, right? Garrett. Can you explain this to me? You drew that, right?
Oh, she drew the car.
That's when Garrett got taken.
Abby. Who told you about that? Was it a boy with blonde hair?
Talk about is a yellow rabbit.
The yellow rabbit.
I can ask.
I would really appreciate that.
Back!
Abby.
Hey, Vanessa!
Abby. You knew about this. Ghost children possessing giant robots? Thanks for the heads up.
Guys, it needs to be big, so we can all fit inside.
They're big and they could be dangerous, so I think we need to lay some ground rules, all right? Vanessa, what do you think?
I think we could use the tables for the fort.
Everyone, follow me.
Yo, they're really building a fort with that, with the animatronics. Oh.
Are you
What
okay?
I like it in here.
Me too.
Yo, this is crazy. Oh, man, that's quite the. Is that the FNAF sister location one? The baby? Why would you do that?
I
Why?
won't do that.
Oh, please,
They were designed to keep the
please.
animatronic parts in place.
Babby stays away from that. Oh
Pretty
no.
unstable.
Yeah, when you know what happened, like a girl went in one of those. The daughter even of William.
And what if Abby'd come in here? What if she found that thing?
You're the one who brought her, Mike, not me. What I can't wrap my head around is why.
I think that they know who took my little brother. I don't think they like me very much. Like Abby.
Mike, you need to drop this.
I don't really see how that's any of your business.
I'm telling you, you need to let it go. Abby? Where'd Abby go?
What?
You can do whatever you want with your own life, but if you ever bring Abby back here again, I will shoot you.
That aggressive.
She looks so angry. Why does everyone always look at you that way?
Oh.
Well, there's my favorite little girl.
Oh no.
Not what you think it is.
I hate you. Hate you, Mike!
Dang.
Well, I think that went well.
Oh no.
Look, when she calms down, can you tell her that I'm sorry and that I'll be back soon?
Oh, he's going right. It's not even nighttime. Going right to the. He's working overtime. Overtime at Freddy's. Overtime.
Sweetheart, what's wrong?
This isn't how it happened. It isn't real.
But it could be.
What is this?
You want to save Garrett. That's why you're really here. To change what happened. You can have this dream every night. We can be together with him again. You said we could have anything we wanted. We want Abby.
Oh no.
I love her, Mike, and she loves them.
You've seen how happy she is. It's time to let her go, sweetheart. You were never the right person to take care of her.
You're to the animatronics? Better off with them than the ant, I guess, maybe. But I think that means, like, kill her.
No, this is wrong. I don't want this.
Oh, man.
Please, I don't want this! Stay away from my sister!
Oh, that's not good. You gotta wake up. Ah. Oh no. Oh no. There's the bodies. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. I love how they have the dum 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 dum. Chia. Chia. They came to the house. How? Did they walk over? Imagine someone seeing that. I've seen the trailer. Is where did they take the taxi? Did CoryxKenshin take him there? Bruh.
They're all waiting for you. Silly Aunt Jane. She fell asleep.
Oh, she did not fall asleep.
How do we get there?
Let's go! Hey!
Where to, little lady?
Yo, he's...
I always get the weirdos.
He's just driving them too. No, I love this. I love the cameos. Oh.
Managed to stop the bleeding, but probably gonna need stitches.
You saw Abby playing with them. And you knew what they were capable of, and you didn't say anything.
Mike, please just...
Abby is in danger.
What do they want with my sister?
They want to make her like them.
Oh, man.
Those kids went missing. Police searched Freddy's from top to bottom. Every inch was accounted for. He never found them. And he took them. He was a very bad man. Very cruel man. He knew the parents would cry and the police would come looking, and there's one place they'd never think to check because... Why would they? It's not just their ghosts that are inside of those machines. It's their bodies. The kids, they don't want to hurt anyone. It's him. He influences them somehow. Everything from them, but they don't remember.
Who?
I tried to warn you.
You need to tell me who he is.
His name is William Afton.
Ooh.
He's my father.
Oh. Her father.
You knew? No.
Not about Garrett, no. At least... I'm so sorry.
Tell me how to stop them. Tell me how to save my sister!
They better get a move on.
Electricity is the key. We use these for animal control.
Animal. Now animatronic control.
With me.
No.
Vanessa, you owe it to me and you owe it to them.
No, I can't. If he's there, I won't be any use to you. Believe me. There's an outlet vent on the east side of the building. That's the best way inside.
Rat. I'm surprised I didn't see him. Oh no. Oh. Ooh.
I don't like this.
No. Oh no.
Abby!
Oh no. No.
Okay, you heard?
I don't know what's wrong with her.
I've been an idiot about so many things. I've been stuck trying to fix the past, but you are the most important thing in the world to me, and I promise you I'm gonna do better.
I love you too, Mike. But we should probably go now.
Oh, not the cupcake. Oh no! Oh, it's the cupcake.
Abby, go!
That was pretty cool. That cool shot of this child spirit going back and Foxy coming out. Oh! Oh man. At the ball pit.
Abby?
Oh no! It's Springtrap! William Afton. Oh man, that did not work. Oh no! Oh! I was just about to ask, like, is Springtrap here? Like Vanessa said, he was here, but we didn't see her yet. Hey!
It's okay.
First I killed your brother. Now I killed you. Symmetry, my friend.
Who the hell?
Oh.
Wake up, children.
Oh no.
I have something for you to play with.
Oh man, then.
This is gonna be so much fun. Little ones tell me you have a sister. She will love it here. You, however, are finished. Farewell, Michael Schmidt.
Michael Schmidt.
Drop the knife.
We're all for temper tantrums, aren't we, Vanessa?
Oh!
You may have forgotten your loyalties, but I assure you,
they
have not.
So he's not, like, squished yet.
You both know you're not gonna use a gun.
The drawings show them what really happened.
One job. One. Keep him in the dark. And kill him if he got too close.
That's 2 jobs.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, she's using a picture.
I won't let you hurt her too.
No! Oh. Is Springtrap gonna truly be Springtrap? Oh.
Look at the nasty things that you have become. How worthless you are. You are wretched, rotten little beast. I made you.
Oh. Oh, here. Oh, here. The mechanisms. The mechanisms. Oh. Shout out to the cupcake.
I always come back.
I always come back. They're just dragging him away. Oh. And the whole place is coming down. That was pretty sick. That was awesome. That whole ending sequence. I really wasn't sure what was gonna happen, where they were going with that. But that was crazy. That was lit. So he called him Michael Schmidt. Is if he is Michael Afton, maybe his like original parents, who he thinks he was, maybe he was adopted. I'm thinking. I don't know. And once again, it's probably one of those things that like people who know more lore than me, who like will read all the books, watch like every single theory video ever, probably are like already know the answer. Maybe, unless they're doing something different. But I'm really not sure as of right now.
Vanessa, I don't know if you can hear any of this, but you were there for me and Abby when it mattered the most. And I don't think that either of us would be here today if it weren't for you. So get better. Okay?
I was just thinking about my friends. Can we visit them sometime?
You know what? You never know what can happen.
You never know. Oh man. Just twitching out on the floor like the OG clip. Oh, and that is it. They really got this for the end credits. Yo. Hey, here's CoryxKenshin. Cabby. Yo. Between this, the MatPat cameo, and the Cory cameo, and I've heard there was a planned Markiplier cameo, but like it didn't work out with his schedule because he's making a movie of his own. They really did the community right by with this one, man. Oh. Oh, Cory's asleep.
Not today. Sorry. Said, read the.
Oh no! Not Balloon Boy. Yeah, this is speaking of cameos, man. This was awesome. Come from what? Editor me. Go back. Hell am I doing? The movie's right here. See? What? Fam, I am not MatPat at all, man. I can't understand what they're saying. I hear COMEFRMBEM or whatever. Okay, okay. Come find me. That makes sense. It says come find me. I mean, how I heard an extra letter. I'm just bad. I don't know. I listened to that like 5 times too. I couldn't. Now I got COM. Okay. Okay, so I got the come and me. Please, you know what I'm talking about. I got those first 2 letters. I got those first 2 words, but then it was the find that was throwing me off because I think the I, it was sounded like I just heard a few different letters, and then N, I kept hearing M, and then I heard B for D. I don't know, but come find me, that's creepy. I like how they did that. The voice for that is like was like in the games too for like a secret thing. That's sick. I really enjoyed that movie. Like I really enjoyed it. I have seen some mixed things. Of course I knew this wasn't the critics were kind of dunking on this, but the audience review was kind of pretty good. I really liked this movie. I thought it was good. Like the fan service. usually, you know, if you're talking about anime, that's a little, you know, a little different. But I mean, like the cameos, the things that people familiar with this game. I thought it was really good, and it translated into it really well. Like the cameos weren't big roles, and it's like, oh yo, like that's, you know, that's the FNAF YouTube I used to watch. If Markiplier was in this, like, man, that would be something. I know it was supposed to happen, but you know, it's a scheduling conflict. But it's honestly, with that's the thought that counts. Visually, I thought it looked great. The animatronics, the Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, and like the inside of it, everything looked visually great to me, and there was nothing I was like, that doesn't look like that. That doesn't look like that. The animatronics look great. Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy, Springtrap, the cupcake, they all looked like they did in the game, and it all looked like it fit in real life too. It was really good. Kept, like, I feel like the lore intact too, with kinda sorta making a new story. Once again, I don't want to initially say that because I feel like there could be, like, that could be what's been in the games. It's just I'm not aware because I haven't really been, like, paying attention to the lore in the recent FNAFs. But you know, like, it seemed Michael and him having the backstory of, like, oh, his brother got taken, and then now he's thrown in this situation, and oh, there's all these kids that got, you know, taken and killed and stuffed in suits, and like it almost like he relates to that more, and like him helping with helping him with like finding his brother in a way. That's what he wanted them to do, but that didn't really happen. I'm interested to see, you know, cause I think I saw like a sequel is already like in the works. Like, I think there's something with Michael and William. I don't know. Vanessa's William's daughter, but I don't know. Is he the way he said like Michael Schmidt at the beginning, or he was about to say Schmidt, but he was kind of hesitated, and he himself was William. He was going by like a fake name. There's something there. There's definitely something there. I think Five Nights at Freddy's, I don't think was that. It was never really like, I guess, a real gory thing in a way. Like there was always like implied gore, or like you saw like it was portrayed like, let's just say Springtrap or Purple Guy's death in FNAF 3. Like you saw him, like it was like an 8-bit like mini game animation thing where he went in and like you saw like the cartoon blood. So like, I mean, I guess it was gory in that sense, but I'm not like full on gore. But I think for this, I think they did a nice balance. Clearly, let's just be honest, Five Nights at Freddy's, they didn't want to go too heavy on like the gore and get like an R rating, because, you know, they're gonna lose a bunch of sales, because FNAF does have a lot of younger fans. Though I know like some of the older fans, and maybe even some of the younger fans too, probably would like find it cool to have it be a more of like a gory show or gory movie. But I think they did a good job of, you know, kind of that, like some implied stuff. Like the one girl got bit in half, and then you just people like kind of like, you know, screaming, getting attacked, and then you see like blood like splatter a little bit on the window, stuff like that. I thought it was pretty good. Yes, I kind of would like to see like how like graphic this could be. Like it could be like a Saw movie, but for what it was, I thought it was pretty good in that regard too. I gotta be honest, the when they were building a fort, that was funny in the moment, but like it was kind of weird, like them hanging out with like the animatronics. It made sense because like they are kids possessing the suits, and they were vibing with Abby, but it's like they're all just hanging out with them, like they were vibing with the animatronics, like it was cool, but it's like what? So but like it instantly went back, and like they try after that they tried to kill Mike, and then the whole thing with Abby, and then Springtrap came in. Man, I love that ending sequence. That was really, really cool. Not too many jump scares, to be honest. I kind of expect more jump scares. I'm not complaining because sometimes some jump scares can be like cheesy anyhow, but or like Mickey, because it's like, bro, like it's so loud and in my face. Like, how am I supposed to just stand there? Like, but you know, FNAF, like it being kind of based on jump scares so much, like that kind of surprised me a bit. Sometimes I just kind of like look at the IMDb, see what other people are saying after I give my piece, and see, like, you know, am I tweaking or people are agreeing? And it seems like there are a fair amount of critics about this. However, it seems like a common theme, even with some bad reviews, they are giving props to it, the movie visuals. So yeah, I don't think they could do any better. Like, that's gotta be 10 out of 10 visuals. Some people have a problem with the story. Some people just shouldn't be allowed to review movies. Like, there's one, it's like, I don't know, it's the dude's like complaining about like the woman ran. It was a good movie until the woman threatened to shoot the guy, and it was fine, you know, fan serve, predictable insert of tons of female characters because it's the 2020s, a kids rating, the YouTuber corny stuff for the kids to okay, like, bruh, like, just hate life, man. But no, there are even some of the like the reviews that are like giving it a pretty poor score, which is actually a few of them, and they're like, some of these are fair. Just some people aren't liking the story, like the actual like plot line, and I didn't mind it, to be honest. I thought it was pretty good. I have no complaints. Could have it been a little bit better in some areas of the story, maybe, but I think for a FNAF adaptation to characters that we don't even get a voice to sometimes, not until later in the series, I liked it. I liked it a lot. I definitely wouldn't call this movie bad. Out of 10, give me an 8 out of 10. Actually, after kind of rewatching this through editing this video, I'm actually going to go back and up this a little bit. I'm going to say this is a 9 out of 10. In the moment, I thought that was a little high. I just really like this movie. I don't think there's too much more that they could have done better. And I just seem to like it more upon the second viewing. And you know, sometimes that happens. Sometimes I like a movie less on the second viewing. But I'm going to say this is a 9 out of 10 instead of 8. Very good movie, in my opinion. To be honest, I had a little bit of expectations for that movie. Because I've been waiting for it for so long. I really feel like there's a FNAF movie rumor since like the first like 3 games came out. I swear. I remember I was like, yo, what if they actually do this? And it just didn't seem like plausible at the time. Like, it didn't seem plausible. Now, was I sitting here all the time thinking, well, where's the FNAF movie? Where's the FNAF movie? No. But every so often I'd like think about FNAF or hear about like a movie rumor. I was like, and I'd get a little excited, like, oh, you know what? That would be cool to see. Wonder if that's actually ever gonna happen. I thought it may be like some fan films, but like, nah, I don't know. Kind of like Siren Head. Like Siren Head's a bit of a, I don't know what the word, wacky, you know, creepypasta kind of guy. Like kind of, I feel like it'd be a little hard to make a movie about Siren Head, but I'd still like to see one. And Siren Head's not completely like creepy. It's just kind of like the like I think the mimicking aspect of it. But I always thought, like, you know, like, oh, I don't think we'll ever get a Siren Head movie. Man, I don't think we ever have, unless there's like a fan project thing. But actual like real like Siren Head movie, I don't think that's a thing. And I felt the same way to some other like, you know, creepypasta-esque you know, characters to say. And I feel like FNAF for me was in that realm, and to see this be an actual thing, it's happy to see. Like it feels like, you know, a childhood accomplishment, like a childhood complete kind of thing. Like just something that like I'm glad I got to see. I did kind of tame my expectations a bit. Like I didn't expect it to be a amazing movie, so maybe that's why I may be a little higher than some people, but I just thought like, hey, I wanted to see like what a FNAF movie would be like, and it did not disappoint me at all, and I enjoyed it. Maybe if you're like more familiar with FNAF in general and the lore, maybe you're like, oh, it sure had this, it didn't adapt this right, it sure did this story, why are they changing this? Maybe, but once again, I'm really not that guy. I haven't really been that guy to like really dive into the FNAF lore in like years. So I'm a little rusty on it. I haven't read the books. So if there was something like that like is kind of, you know, blasphemous, and you guys are like, how is he not saying that? That's why. Like I'm missing it. Well, that's another thing. Let me know if there is something like that, because I would like to know. Like, do we already know about the Michael Schmidt and well, I knew Michael Schmidt was a person, and then it was theorized that to be Michael F. But like an actual like relation with them like keeping it from each other. Does that mean Michael and Vanessa are sisters? Siblings? I think that would make Abby the step sibling, because I feel like I feel like if it's an adoption thing, like he's the only like Abby Afton isn't like a thing. I don't know, but like, hey, I'm very down for a new movie. I've seen some YouTubers say this wasn't good, and their opinion stinks. Okay, I'm kidding. If you didn't really like it, I understand, but thinking it's god awful, I'll admit I don't get that opinion. But hey, like always, to each their own. What did you guys think? Were you happy with this? Were you disappointed with this? Let me know what you think. I've already shared my opinion. I liked it. If you don't, let me know why. If you did, also let me know why. Just let me know your thoughts, because I am interested. I am as interested in your thoughts as you are in mine. Unless you're not interested in my thoughts, then I am more interested in your thoughts than you are in mine. For now though, guys, I think that's going to do it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like or dislike, subscribe or don't subscribe. You know, it's always up to you. I will see you guys in the next video of me. Good boy.
I could feel them try to grab me by the ankles. I can hear them all start to say my name, oh. But it's not about the money or the fame, no. No, it's all about me just doing my thing, yo. Cause I'm loving what I do and I won't change, no. I feel blessed, I could do this every day, yo.